In the whirlwind that is our contemporary existence, one might question, could the sagacity of ancient fighters guide us towards a more harmonious, wholesome way of life? Today, we'll navigate through the course of history, retracing the steps of humanity, till we arrive at the doorstep of the past. Our journey takes us to the era of the samurai, the esteemed warriors from a time long ago in feudal Japan. These warriors, remarkable in their bravery as much as in their discipline, were an integral part of the intricate tapestry of Japanese culture. The samurai, the term translating to those who serve, were not merely warriors. They were scholars, artists, embodying a paradox of gentleness and ferocity. They had a sharp eye that could appreciate the beauty of a haiku, and hands that wielded the deadly katana with chilling precision. Our narrative today delves into their world, unearthing wisdom from the ages, and the profound philosophy they lived by, known as Bushido. Bushido, or the Way of the Warrior, was more than a martial code. It was a way of life, a guide to moral and ethical living, ingrained into the very soul of the samurai. It encompassed values of integrity, respect, courage, honor, compassion, honesty, and loyalty. We'll walk alongside the samurai, immersing ourselves in their practices, their mindset, and their unwavering dedication to their code. We'll explore the principles they upheld, the battles they fought, both within and without. We'll delve into their dedication to mastering their craft, their commitment to personal growth, and their pursuit of perfection. As we unravel their tale, we aim to glean insights from their code of honor, known as Bushido, to illuminate our own paths in the 21st century. The wisdom of the past can guide us, shaping our future if we let it. It can offer perspective, inspire positive change, and imbue our lives with a deeper sense of purpose. Over 1,000 years ago, in the land of the rising sun, the illustrious and legendary samurai emerged, casting a long shadow that's felt even today. These weren't just ordinary warriors. They were an extraordinary and multifaceted breed, armed with precision, power, and an unwavering dedication to cause. They were formidable fighters, striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. Yet they were far more than just soldiers on the battlefield. The samurai were known for their intellectual pursuits, their love for arts, a unique blend of muscle and mind, brawn and beauty. They were scholars who spent long hours poring over texts, engaging philosophical debates, and contemplating the mysteries of existence. They were artists who expressed their innermost thoughts and emotions through hauntingly beautiful works of art. They were philosophers, offering profound insights into life and its many complexities. The samurai lived by a strict ethical code, known as, which translates to the Way of the Warrior. This code, etched into their hearts and minds, was their compass, their guiding star. It governed their actions, shaped their character, and dictated their path. The Bushido was so much more than a set of rules. It was a philosophy, a way of life. It demanded a series of virtues: loyalty to their masters, absolute discipline in their conduct, respect towards others, and so much more. These virtues became the foundation of their very being, the pillars upon which their lives were built. It was a way of life that demanded loyalty, discipline, and respect, among other virtues. The first principle of Bushido is loyalty. This loyalty is woven into the very fabric of the samurai's existence, shaping their decisions, actions, and ultimately their destiny. It's a loyalty steeped in honor, an unyielding devotion that transcends mere allegiance to a feudal lord or a transient cause. An essential part of Bushido, loyalty is what defines a samurai, differentiating them from the rest and marking them as paragons of the warrior class. This fidelity, however, extends far beyond the of feudal relationships. It reaches much deeper, settling into their soul, becoming an integral part of their essence, pushing them to uphold their principles and beliefs, even when the odds are stacked against them. It's a loyalty that calls for self-sacrifice, a willingness to set aside their personal desires, ambitions, and needs for the sake of others and the greater good. This loyalty, steadfast and unwavering, is perhaps illustrated in the tale of the 47 Ronin, a group of masterless samurai who chose to avenge their lord's death, knowing full well that it would lead to their own destruction. Their story serves as a vivid testament to the lengths a samurai is willing to go to uphold their loyalty, their honor, and their duty. They chose death, not out of desperation, but out of loyalty, forever engraving their names in the annals of history. In an era where loyalty is often a rare commodity, subject to fluctuating circumstances, we can profound inspiration from the unwavering commitment of these samurai warriors. This enduring principle of loyalty, fundamental to Bushido, is a beacon that guides us, urging us to remain true to our principles, even in the face of adversity. In an age where loyalty often wavers, we can find inspiration in their steadfast commitment. Next is discipline, a cornerstone of the samurai lifestyle. The samurai knew that discipline was more than just a concept, it was a way of life. This unyielding dedication permeated every aspect of their shaping their actions, thoughts, and attitudes. Discipline, to them, was the very crux of their identity. It wasn't merely about following a set of rules or adhering to a strict regimen. It was about cultivating an inner strength, a resilience that allowed them to conquer any obstacle that came their way. They saw discipline as a means to master the art of the sword, a craft that demanded absolute precision and intense focus. Each swing, each movement was a testament to their unfaltering commitment to refinement and perfection. But discipline was not confined to the battlefield. It was equally evident in their pursuit of mental tranquility. They could sit in meditation for hours on end, their minds a fortress of calm amidst the chaos of the world. These moments of stillness were not just a tool for relaxation, but a way to harness control over their thoughts and emotions. The samurai viewed discipline not as a restriction, but as a path to freedom. Through discipline, they could transcend their physical limitations, taking command of their bodies and minds. It gave them the power to shape their destinies, to craft of honor, courage, and unwavering determination. This is a practice worth emulating in our modern world, where distractions are everywhere and focus appears elusive. In our modern world, where distractions abound, the samurai's discipline can serve as a reminder of the power of focus and perseverance. Lastly, respect, a principle that deeply seeped into every nook and cranny of samurai life. The skilled warriors, known for their fearless nature and mastery over martial arts, held respect as a sacred value in their lives. This was not a mere attribute for them, it was an ingrained moral code that they lived by, a standard they never compromised on. Their interactions were marked with a high degree of respect, irrespective of the rank, status, or standing of the person they were dealing with. A samurai was duty-bound to treat his fellow warriors with uncompromising respect, irrespective of whether the other person was a superior or a subordinate. This was an essential characteristic that was deeply instilled in them, shaping their interactions and relationships. They had an unyielding respect for their weapons too, viewing them not as mere tools of warfare, but as extensions of their own bodies. Their swords weren't just metal blades, they were extensions of their very souls. The reverence they held for weapons was akin to the reverence they had for their own bodies and lives. Moreover, they respected their enemies, acknowledging the bravery and skill it takes to be a warrior. They recognized that courage wasn't exclusive to them, and that their enemies too were brave warriors deserving of respect. This understanding bred a level of respect that transcended the hostility of war. In an era often marked by division and disrespect, this principle teaches us the importance of acknowledging and honoring the dignity of all. The samurai may belong to the past, but their principles hold timeless wisdom. Loyalty reminds us to stay true to our principles, even when the path is difficult. Discipline teaches us the power of focus and perseverance, showing us that mastery comes not from talent, but from relentless practice. Respect calls us to honor the dignity of all, reminding us of the interconnectedness of life. In conclusion, the samurai lifestyle was not just about martial prowess, but about living with integrity, honor, and respect. The stories of these ancient warriors can serve as a beacon, guiding us to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Their principles, deeply rooted in the philosophy of Bushido, are not relics of a bygone era, but wisdom for the ages. As we navigate our modern lives, we can look to the samurai, drawing from their code to shape our own path. It is not about living in the past, but about using the wisdom of the ages to illuminate our present and our future.